Hey folks, you not hear me because of the wind. Wood is stacked and ready for the winter. Got to get up there and put another piece on the chimney. It's that time of year. Time to take the mower off. I've already started to clean it. Clean all that out. Spray down some white lithium on the blades and everything to sort of rust protect them. On this side, I'll lift the covers, clean out the dirt, grease everything, check the oil in the transfer case or whatever you want to call it, the gear case. Lift those covers off. Spray down the tractor a little bit more white lithium before the winter. Cover it up, keep it protected from the salt. People down south may not understand it, but everything up here gets covered in salty, crappy snow and wet and goop. Does a lot of damage to the tractors and stuff, hard on the equipment. Anyways, we'll grease it down, spray it down, clean that up. I've dug some potatoes this morning, not many, just enough for a couple feeds. I lined them up just as a joke of a friend of mine who has this thing about OCD thing. So I did that just for a joke. But potatoes, good eating. Dry summer, so we don't have a lot of big potatoes, a lot of small ones. Firing on the wood stove just to keep, I'm going to try and dry these two pipes out here. A lot of water coming out of the pipes. One of those is going to go up on the chimney, whichever one dries out the most. They were sitting outside and filled up with water, and I'll put them up on the chimney. Anyways, just got a little scrap fire burning, old bark and old rotten logs and everything for now, just to keep the chill off while I'm working and greasing and lubing and poking and tearing, and can't work too much. I've had a little health problem the last few weeks, but the last week or so anyways, but I can poke away at things. Let the tractor do all the lifting, do all the work. Kubota BX 1860 loader, LA203. I'm not even sure what the mower is. Somewhere there's a part number on there. There it is. It's an RCK 48P18BX. Weight box on it for now. Next thing to dig out will be the Land Pride bush hog. Get that out. Get ready to run down the blueberries and put them under a bunch of the blueberries, mow them under for this year. Anyways, this is Bumpa doing things in the barn. Bumpa back with a little follow-up video. As you can see, the mower's cleaned out. I've got some anti-rust protection sprayed on the blades and the underbelly. Cleaned that all out, cleaned it up. A couple things I wanted to point out. One thing I don't understand, there's grease fittings on everything. There's grease fittings here. There's 5 altogether. The one thing is that idler bearing that's there, or the idler pulley. There's no grease fittings on the idler pulley itself. The joint for the idler pulley's got a fitting on it. And something I've also noticed, although I've had this for a few years now, every one of these wheels is floating on a, there needs to be oil these up before I put it away, but just a flat washer on a bolt. Down here, Kubota, for some strange reason, I don't know if you can notice that or not, that's a lock washer on there, and that wheel is really stiff to move. I didn't put that on there. That's from Kubota. I haven't noticed it. I've had the mower now for quite a few years. But there's a lock washer on there. There shouldn't be a lock washer. There should be just straight bolt and flat washers, and the wheels float along. The bolts bottom out, and you have lock washers in behind. So, anyways, this is Bumpa doing things. I just noticed that. I'll put the covers back on and go inside and grab some lunch. Getting a little tired. Have a good one, folks. This is Bumpa doing things.